Hi Amanda, 안녕하세요. Okay, so since you are not around in the live broadcast today, you have 2,000 pesos from 조성진님.
조성진님, 안녕하세요. 감사합니다.
And you also have 2,000 pesos from Kaliburu님.
Uncle Kaliburu님, 안녕하세요. 감사합니다.
Okay, please count.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And you have 4,000 in all.
감사합니다. Thank you, Teacher Pen.
Thank you.
안녕하세요, Giselle.
안녕하세요, Teacher Angie.
So, introduce yourself first.
안녕하세요. 저는 12살 초등학교 6학년 giselle
So, Giselle already bought her school supplies and school shoes. And this is from
아마곗돈님, 안녕하세요. 감사합니다.
감사합니다, 아마곗돈님. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, class. 안녕하세요. I bought English Filipino dictionary, 2 pieces, worth of 129 pesos, a total of 258. To Maktan Korea channel, 감사합니다.
안녕하세요, Teacher Sol.
So, are you ready to recite the story?
Yes.
Okay, start, Alexis.
That is everything. Once upon a time, there was a man who wanted to teach his kids an important lesson. He called them and handed each of them a juicy mango. He told them, "Go and eat this mango where no one can see me. I can see you." The first boy eagerly he took his mangoes and ran off to the nearby forest. He found nobody around. He ate up sweet fruit and returned with a satisfying smile. However, the second boy hesitated. He looked at his mangoes and thought deeply. and said to his father, you said to eat it where no one could see me, but I believe that God is always with me,
Wherever I go.
watching over me wherever I go. So I couldn't
Basa na nagbasa. Right from here. The father na ka.
Father. I couldn't hide from him. The father was deeply moved. His son's response. He hugged him tightly and praised his integrity and faith.
This story taught us the importance of being honest and true to oneself, even in the absence of others. Next, this is. Very good, Alexia.
God sees everything. Once upon a time, there was a man who wanted to teach his kid an important lesson. He called them and handed each of them a juicy mango. He told them, "Go and eat this mango where no one can see you." The first boy eagerly took his mango and ran off to the nearby forest. He found nobody around. He ate up sweet fruit. Sweet fruit. And returned with a satisfied smile. However, the second boy hesitated. He looked at his mango and thought deeply. He came back without eating mango and said to his father and said, huh?
Said to his brother.
You said to eat it where no one could see me, but I believe that God is always with me, watching over me wherever I go. So I couldn't hide from him. The father was deeply moved by his son's wise response. He hugged him tightly and praised his integrity and faith. His story taught us the importance of being honest and true to oneself, even in the absence of others.
Okay, very good. Next is done.
God sees everything. Once upon a time, there was a man who wanted to teach his kids an important lesson. He called them and handed each of them a juicy mango. He told them, "Go and eat these mangoes where no one can see you." The first boy eagerly took his mango and ran off to the nearby forest. He found nobody around. He ate up sweet fruit and returned with a satisfied smile. However, the second boy hesitated. He looked at his mango and thought deeply. He came back without eating mango and said to his father, "You said to eat it where no one can see me, but I believe that God is always with me, watching over me wherever I go, so I couldn't hide from him." The father was deeply moved by his son's wise response. He hugged him tightly and praised his integrity and faith. This story talked about the importance of peace, the importance of peace, the importance of being honest and true to oneself, even at the absence of others.
Oh, very good. Perfect, Mas Kristen. Okay, next, last please, it's Roy.
God sees everything. Once upon a time, there was a man who wanted to teach his kid an important lesson. He called them and handed each of them a juicy mango. He told them, "Go and eat this mango where no one can see you." The first boy eagerly took his mango and ran to the nearby forest. He found nobody around. He ate up a sweet fruit and returned with a satisfied smile. However, the second boy hesitated. He looked at his mango and thought deeply. He came back without eating mango. He said to his father, You said to eat it where no one could see me, but I believe that God is always with me wherever I go, so I couldn't hide.
Start, Marvelous. Wala ka recite? Study hard, Marvelous.
The power of practice. There was a little boy named Timmy who loved to draw. He would spend hours every day drawing pictures of animals, people, and landscape. One day, his art teacher noticed his talent, encouraged him to enter an art competition. Timmy was so excited and worked hard on his entry winners were announced, Timmy was disappointed to find out he didn't win. His teacher noticed. Teacher told him just because he didn't win, it didn't mean he wasn't a great artist. Timmy kept drawing and artist and practicing artist. And eventually
The power of practice. There was a little boy named Timmy who loved to draw. He would spend hours every day drawing pictures of animals, people, and landscapes.
Sige, at least we try. Study hard and do it. Study hard. Ano ni?
The power of practice. There was a little boy named Tim who loved to draw. He would spend hours every day drawing pictures of animals, people, and landscapes. One day, his art teacher noticed his talent and encouraged him to enter an art
Okay, just try. Study hard.
the power of practice. There was a little boy named Timmy who loved to draw. He would spend hours every day drawing pictures animals people and landscapes. One day his art teacher noticed his talent and encouraged him
To enter an art competition. Sige, next. At least try. Siniling. Study
The
hard,
power of
Chelsea.
practice. There was a little boy named Timmy who loved to draw. He tried to spend hours every day.
Nora? Drawing.
Drawing pictures of animals, people, and landscapes. One day, his art teachers noticed his talent and encouraged him to enter an art competition. Timmy was so excited
practice inside. Study hard.
The power of practice. There was a little boy named Tim who loved to draw. He would spend hours every day drawing pictures of animals, people, and landscape.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, today we will do our weekly task. You first, Alger.
Lion in the Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion who ruled the forest. One day after eating his meal, the lion fell asleep under a tree. A little mouse was also playing.
Okay,
The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion who ruled the forest. One day after eating his meal, the lion fell asleep under a tree. A little mouse was also playing.
Okay, Alicia.
The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion who ruled the forest. One day after eating his meal, the lion fell asleep under a tree. A little mouse was also playing.
Okay, Charel.
The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion who ruled the forest. One day after eating his meal, the lion fell asleep under a tree. A little mouse was also playing.
Okay, Genevieve.
The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion who ruled the forest. One day after eating his meal, the lion fell asleep under a tree. A little mouse was also playing.
Okay, next.
The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion who ruled the forest. One day after eating his meal, the lion fell asleep under a tree. A little mouse was also playing.
Okay, next.
The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion who ruled the forest. One day after eating his meal, the lion fell asleep under a tree. A little mouse was also playing.
Okay, Juliet.
The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion who ruled the forest. One day after eating his meal, the lion fell asleep under a tree. A little mouse was also playing.
Okay, Arvin.
The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion who ruled the forest. One day after eating his meal, the lion fell asleep under a tree. A little mouse was also playing.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome, Teacher Sheila.
Okay, bye-bye.
So you already done writing, right?
Yes, Teacher Lisa.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read first. Then after that, si Baton? Press that down to easy. So I'm going to read it first so that you will understand and you will know how to pronounce some words. May mga words na lisod din ito, diba? So the title is Bud in the Hut. So Bud is a boy. He lives in a hut. Every day, he hears the hum of the bird. He listens to it as he chews his gum. Bud and Ram are having fun in the hut. They hum and hum. Bud gets a rock and puts it on the floor. Bud and Ram hum and hum. So I'm going to translate it first para makasabot mo. So si Bud kuno is boy. What's boy? Lucky. He lives in a hut. Kaya ba mo hut? Wala yung kubo. Wala siya ang hut. Kanang mga, talaga yung atopia kay mura o dahon o hut. Then, every day, he hears the hum of the bird. Ano daw yung madunggan? Kanang yung madunggan pati yung bird? Wala yung hum. O, na siya. Kanta nila. He listened to it as he chew his gum. Nung sa panginaw siya, why? Chew siya. Why yung ikaw ng gum? Yang chew lang siya, usap-usap. No. And then, Bud and Ram are having fun. Nalingaw daw si Bud at si Ram. And then, sa hut, isi sila, oh. Sama sila. In the hut, they... Nagutan sila? So, nasunod sila sa bird na nagkakanta ganang hampod. And then, Bud gets a rock and puts it on the floor. Ano sila gikuha niya? Trapo. Or trapo. Saan si Jem? Trapo. And then, after that, si Bud and Ram kay kanta, nagham-ham. So, Bolet, it's your turn to shine, memorize 3 sentences, and then next, Kitsa. Shane. Oh, Shane. So, you go ahead. Face to your classmate. Kasi nga, May. Ana, sige, go.
Bud is a boy. He lives in a hut. Every day, he listens.
He listens?
He hears the hum of the bird.
Very good. Next.
Bud is a boy.
He lives.
In a hut. Every day, he hears the hum of the bird.
Very good. Nagam, punutan ka lang siya.
Bud is a boy. He lives in a hut. Every day, he hears the hum of the bird.
Very good. Next.
Bud in the hut. Bud is a boy. He lives in a hut. Every day, he hears the hum of the birds.
Very good. Bird ra ha, kaya isa lang na ingon. Ikanta lang sa ka-bird. Gigo, different daw.
Bud in the hut. Bud is a boy. He lives in a hut. Every day, he hears the hum of the bird.
Very good. Next. Ella. Move forward nila.
Bud in the hut. Bud is a boy who lives in a hut. Every day he hears the hum of the bird.
Very good. Next. Ira. Ano? Louder your voice sa cute yung tingin mo.
Bud in a hut. Bud is a boy. He lives in a hut. Every day he hears the hum of the bird.
Very good. Next, Arijin. Arijin. Louder your voice.
Bud is a boy. He lives
In a?
Every day he hears the hum of the bird.
Very good. Next, Casey. Let's welcome Casey. Sige na, Casey.
Bud in
memorize everything. Okay, mabuo na siya. Good evening, class.
Good evening, Teacher Nissan.
Great. So now you're doing your activities and assignments, right? You have assignments?
Yes.
So I will let you have that time while you're doing your self-study, and then in that way you will be focusing, and then also write all the needed things that you need to pass it by tomorrow or the next day. So you may now start copying what you're doing or doing what you're doing. So you may start. And then if you have questions, just tell me again in English. In English, di ba? So I'm still listening while you're talking. So if I heard someone speaking vernacular or speaking in Bisaya, I will hear it. So be vigilant with your words. Kaya maminaw ako. Ay, nagsuot mo dira ka ba ako magtabi mo? Nga masin mag-Bisaya mo dira. So, gets? Yes. Sige na. Mag-start na mo.
My money is a very nice gift.
Dapat